Gallus snorts and pats Lamry's neck.
Are you gonna let a rope down?
Yep. Let me go. Actually, would you prefer Stump picks you up?
Yes.
All right. Stump's gonna go down, pick him up.
He cast his fly. He doesn't want to cast another one because that would be his arcane bond.
Do not waste spells.
Okay, so Stump, you're gonna leave.
Arcanists get arcane bonds?
What's that?
Arcanists get arcane bonds?
Wizards. He's a wizard.
Oh,
arcanist.
he's a wizard arcanist. Right.
Stump's gonna leave Lemmy at the top. Lemmy's gonna hide,
Okay.
and he'll go pick up Oberon.
Lemmy's hiding kind of right next to the arch. Uker's all the way up now. Yeah, there's enough room that you guys could, if 5 feet wide, you could run along the top of this arch or top of this wall. Probably people have died sitting up there and falling. Doing stupid things.
People are dying during the Euro Cup for freaking soccer. It's just a thing. Oh, there's a soccer game. Oh, there's like a 1 in 10 chance that somebody dies in the stadium because soccer.
Yeah, soccer's replaced wars in some countries.
Oh, it's falling off of shit. Ah!
Why do the Germans keep winning?
Alright, so Stumpworth is helping Oberon. Mark, do you have a way up the...
He'll come pick you up. He'll also come pick you up.
Okay, I'll wait for Stumper.
Okay, so you guys are...
He doesn't get tired, guys. He can keep doing this all day.
Stumpworth climbs and deposits people on top of this wall. There's still a good 10-15 foot drop to the stands on the other side. It's significant.
Yeah, he's 10 feet tall. He'll just pop over and start picking people up and dropping them down.
Okay, so Stumpworth's ferrying people over by the time Galeth and Lokrik have pushed their way through garbage and broken furniture. The dwarf down with his shield, deflecting anything that comes flying off of the armored Lamry as you powerhouse your way into this place. It's a splendorous place. If not,
that's slow fall 20. So.
There's some parts where near the top where vines have grown into the theater, to this grand coliseum. Of course, the broken statuary looks really weird. Kind of gives the place a discordant feel. And then the heap of garbage and bones and visible scales from this distance. Plus glittering things like vases and cups and little begemmed and bejeweled things. You are looking at the dragon's lair.
This is the worst possible.
Weird acid stains along some of the rows and stairs. Just this bright and shiny day as you're looking upon this grand place. Who are these people that would build things so big?
Well, this is the worst possible terrain that we can fight a dragon in.
I think we should move down into the housing behind the stage and await the dragon's return before we attack.
Much agreed. Lemmy would like to follow the wall from the inside. Like, follow the wall like this.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
And then head down like that. And then... Yeah, sorry, I can't drag my arrow for some
kind
reason.
of follow the top, the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
find a staircase that leads down to the main floor. Is that what?
Yeah, and then set up in here somewhere.
Okay, so you're using the wall as cover. Is everyone walking that?
Yes, I think that's the right way to go.
Give me a marching order, please.
Galeth in front.
Galeth with his horse in front. Lokrik will follow. He's slow, but
Zelda will take up the rear.
Takes it in the rear? Alright. Lemmy is going to be on Stump.
He's not the one who wanted to be in front.
all right.
Sorry, DM. And the time is...
Yeah, exactly. I can tell it's getting late.
No, we cannot end now. This is awesome. We fight the dragon.
Give me who had the idea of doing this way? Ahmed did. Give me a percentile. I want to see how far along this path you get before you hear the dragon again.
It's going to be a 1. 27.
Okay, so you're about a quarter of the way there when you can hear it roaring in the distance.
Every man for himself.
It's
When he jumps
far.
off the edge.
It's coming from at least this distance.
Every gnome for himself.
You guys have the wall kind of facing, like blocking your view, so you don't know exactly how far because you can't see through the wall. What are you doing?
Run.
Continuing.
Are you hustling?
Quickly.
Yeah, run.
Okay, you guys are hustling and you guys get to the far wall. You hear the dragon again, and it sounds like he's in the sky.
Double run.
Double run.
Triple run.
Triple run.
It's downhill, so it'll be faster.
Says Oberon, it's a good thing that the things we're fighting, their bodies disappear.
Well said. Well said. Everyone's breathing hard except for me.
Okay, you get down to the bottom, and the public doesn't have a way to access the stage directly. There is an exit that leads out.
Take it.
Take it.
Does it lead out?
Inside the room, it's beautifully painted, but it's really old. There's sort of faded frescoes of dancing satyrs and chasing nymphs, like half naked, half naked things, and there are a couple of winged horses in the sky. And
How fanciful. What nonsense.
as they're entering the dragon's lair, so to speak.
Yeah.
Silence.
This actually leads out into the courtyard.
That's fine for now.
Okay,
That's fine for now.
You lead out, and then you could see right around the corner there's this ominous-looking gate that leads in, and the door has been removed from its hinges and is long gone, and there's just simply some steps that lead up into the dark.
Oh,
Let's go that way.
let's go over there. I cast light as soon as we get close to that edge. I cast light on one of the branches of Stumpy, and then I'll cast light on some.
You reach
Who
the
else wants the
doorway.
light?
It's gloomy inside because it's inside the building. You do see light kind of pouring in from further the way in, but you can't see directly what's in here. Although Galeth does see that there are a couple of bones and what looks like a thigh bone of a man.
Lemmy's gonna do tracking to see what's happening over here. Survival. How did these bones get in there? No, it's just at the edge of the doorway with the Stumpy.
Okay.
How did those things get there? 31.
20 years from now, you're still going to be singing that tune, and no one's going to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
You're like in the old folks' home, and you're sitting there going,
I'm
your
sure
family's like, "What are you doing?
20
What's
years,
wrong with
no, that's not
Ahmed?"
enough time. If somebody hummed the Cheers theme song, we would know what it is. So,
That's true.
uh,
30, 40 years?
yeah, I'm not sure.
You five dudes trying to remember what the Cheers theme song was.
Right, I'm not trying to remember what it is. I don't.
Yeah, that's the part that I remember.
Where no one remembers their own name.
Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you'll probably still be doing it in the old age home.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, what the hell's wrong
sure.
with him?
What was your survival? 31?
31, sir.
The bone fell here from further up the stairs. There's no tracks specifically, although you do get the sense that something large has forced its way through this doorway several times before, because you can kind of see scuffing along the sides of the stone, and maybe a scale.
There might be a dragon in here, smaller one. No, the big fella can't fit in. Is that right?
No, this is
big
a
guy?
huge. Look at the map. There's a huge open doorway.
It's gigantic.
Well, so he could.
This might be the way he comes in to the back.
This would be.
We can ambush him here.
This is the best place for us to fight him.
Let's move inside into the darkness. We'll ambush him from in.
I like her odds better if he's not flying around.
Exactly. Especially if he has to squeeze through the doorway.
There's plenty of place
Sure.
for Lamry to ride in here. This is a big public building where masses of crowds kind of move through.
Hooker,
I've been watching Rome again lately.
Yeah,
so
this is like proto Rome.
it's
Hooker, would you be able to find a big
Gaius
stone that
Julius Caesar.
It's a beautiful map, and I'll give a shout out to roman.shimco.com if you wanted to go find a beautiful map of the Acropolis. Roman-shimco shimko.com.
I've been muted.
Gorgeous.
I'm wondering if they have any, like, how big is the doorway here?
Wide.
I'm just wondering if there's anything around here big enough to sort of tip into the blocking it off.
Exactly, that's what I was
It's almost
thinking.
15 feet across, maybe 20.
Forget it.
And how tall?
Almost double that.
So, no.
It was built for
All right.
style or perhaps giants.
Stylist giants. I love
There's a short
doorway
stair.
blocking.
There's a short staircase that leads up.
Marty,
Yep.
I can't get big enough yet because I can't quite block off that door.
There is another door that leads to this other long building beside it. That you can't see because of the angle. But it's a much smaller door.
Interesting.
All right. This is where we'll fight the dragon. Assuming that we'll come in here to
It's
sleep.
the stupidest fucking thing I've heard in a while. Alright, let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
J.K.
So we still don't know what's in this building, right?
Oh, you guys are standing at the.
Well, let's get in.
Let's go in. Let's get inside.
In.
Who's going in first?
Hang on.
Got it.
Zildan's going to cast Find Traps and check for traps.
Got it.
Are you going to wait for Zildan to cast a spell?
No. Traps are the color of cowardice.
Okay. So
The rest of the color of fire.
Cowardice.
3 steps up the stairs, there is this pleasant but kind of alerting chiming that is going off.
Move. I'm going to continue my way inside of the.
As you trigger what Oberon says, an alarm spell.
Make ready for battle. The dragon is alerted.
And then you hear it freak out from high above.
Yeah, it's like,
Who's there? Whoever you are, your bones will be part of my pile.
time to start drinking!
Get in.
Chugga, lugga.
Start,
As all of you go
Start-
hustling in,
start casting.
and then it flattens out into an open hall. Yes, this hall, there is a choke point, which is the door kind of down some stairs, but it's just slick with ichor and dead things. Like there may have been people who lived here. Broken statues all over the place. It's just a grim place where you might face this creature. There's a single high ceiling kind of casting in this light that kind of goes beaming down into the center of the hall with detritus. It smells of death and reptile. You don't want to lick the walls because salmonella, dragon
It
salmonella.
also smells like drank potions
Yes.
and extracts.
So you guys are drinking. I think it's.
How many rounds?
I think we don't have time to do a dragon
Yes,
fight.
we do.
So
Yes, we do.
No.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
This is the dragon fight where you realize you may have bit off more than you chew.
Bullshit.
Good. The good news is that in this room there's enough room for Lamry to charge.
That's the important thing.
As you guys are now buffing up for a fight of fights. I'll remind you guys,
Right.
you guys are equivalent to as 5th levels as 7th level characters. A very tough encounter for a group of 4 7th level characters is a CR 11. So you've got 6 of you and prior knowledge of what you were fighting. So you can kind of guess the range of this fight. I'm kind of taunting my players a little bit, but yeah. So have fun.
We're gonna get
time.
a
Those
hit,
spells
it's
and
gonna be
powers
hilarious.
that use hit dice is the issue because we never keep up with hit dice.
And you've got hero points. So
Stand close to me.
I think this will be an awesome fight next game, and I think we'll do it next game.
Yeah.
It'll give you some time to think about what powers you wanna up and.
Everyone charges
All
at
of
the
them.
same time.
We have all the powers.
All of them. But there's
All
also
of
a
them.
dragon's lair, and the horde. What I did was I took the CR of the dragon and built the dragon horde, but then I took the CRs of every other snake thing and guardian in the place that wouldn't really have treasure, and kind of added it to the horde. So there's a mega horde for its level. Basically, all the treasure of this place is there.
In one place.
In one
That's a
place.
good thing we came here.
Yeah. Not to mention
Alright.
the mythic power of this place, and then
We still
why
have to kill all the
he
snake,
chose this
snake
really,
bros.
why he chose this really open place for his lair as well. So, I think that ends the game tonight. That was pretty cool.
Much victory.
Dealing with the insanity of the snakes was fun.
And by dealing with them, you mean killing them.
Unfortunately, yes, but you defeated them the way that adventures defeat them. I thought the bard was going to go a different way, but
Somebody had to talk out. Shit talks the performance.
It was the most minor of things. Oh my god!
It was still criticism.
it was criticism. But then Zildin took out his bow, and I think when she saw taking out the bow, she then took out her blade. So I think the order of operations was appropriate and escalating response. What did you guys do tonight? So tonight if we go back to Lemmy-O's thing, you interrogated some orcs.
No, hang on. She tried to charm me, then I took out my bow.
Mm-hmm. There was an
To
escalation.
be fair,
there was an
To be fair,
escalation.
charming is not a death sentence.
It very well
It's
can
not a
be.
life sentence either. Bad.
Arguably, charms are the worst.
It's like a guy walks up to you and tries to sell you
I am-
something, and you like fucking pull out your gun and shoot him.
Oh,
What is this,
no.
America?
okay.
No.
John, just remember you said that when you meet my cruel enchanter from the evil party.
all right. So you
Evil, you say?
You made me do what to my horse?
You successfully interrogated 2 of the dead bodies with speak with dead spells. That was a good thing. And you actually had to use some spells to preserve the bodies.
Accomplish.
To accomplish that. So I'm going to give you a couple of 2 CR3s and a CR2. Then you learned about the world of the orcs and had a good conversation with Katriza. So I'll give you a CR3 there. She knew a
All
lot.
I heard was burn this place to the ground. Burn it all.
go to Ruak Durak and just burn. Got it. And then you kind of got the story a little bit untangled that the Grenseldek might not represent the world of the orcs, which might be a good
What?
thing. Yeah. So there's a bit of more information there. Although she still might have orcs that serve her. So that's kind of... There was a tangled mess of information you're trying to weed through there. What else?
Yeah. Examining the old man.
Yeah.
Asking questions of the dead?
Getting
we got that.
Stumpworth. Getting Stumpworth to help. Finding a bit more about the geography of the water and how it kind of
Geography
getting
of
a
the
map.
world, I think I gave you guys XP for that last time. The map
Okay.
will just be helpful when you start moving around the
Yeah.
world if you do.
The water and how
That
it gets.
Snake Man.
We're never going back to that loser place.
We defrosted our wizard.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay, so then hopping forward, you role-played with... Oh no, you defeated the 3 basilisks. Basilisks
Yep.
are not pushovers. I think they're CR5s. Give me a second.
Yeah, they're one of those. Although I don't know if they've always had that rule about the blood, but that blood
You
thing
die.
really balances them out.
Nope, they didn't always have that. And third ed, they
Because
didn't.
and that would have been bullshit because that's just auto death.
So
you're like
basically they have to
4 levels.
you have to win in order to survive against them, which is subtly different. But
Yeah.
all right, so 3 CR5s, and then you chit-chatted with the crazy snake. He was fun. And then
Yep.
Zildin saw a guy who called him Trickster and chatted with him. So there's some XP there. Using a portal for the first time. Well, actually, traversing the gates, traversing the stones, which landed you strangely still on Vosgard, but then using a portal that clearly wasn't. Okay, a bit of XP there. I may not give you XP every time you traverse the stones or go through portals, but
we did attack a Nethergeist.
yeah, you learned a little bit about them. I'm going to give you CR for like information and doing things, which kind of promotes you guys going off and doing things and learning things. So there is XP.
Instead of just killing things?
Well, now we get into the killing. So you killed an anaconda rather easily. It was a super high ACR for how long it lasted.
One round.
Boom, shakalaka.
Chop.
I could have made it like a super anaconda. There's a couple of.
I don't know that would have helped it, given what we did to it.
Immune to paralysis.
So an anaconda is essentially the equivalent of an advanced giant constrictor. CR5. It was as bad as the basilisks were.
Yeah.
Because basically, once you get grappled by this thing, it doesn't let go.
Don't get out of it, yeah.
I would rather fight 3 giant anacondas than 3 basilisks.
Of course.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'd rather fight 8 giant anacondas than 3 basilisks.
What else do we have? We've got
Basilisks put a
the
bad taste in your mouth.
anaconda. Then you guys march to find the woman who didn't like criticism. She was a CR7. You guys fared pretty well.
The two-headed thing?
The two-headed thing was technically one
The
creature,
two-headed thing.
but for the tokens, it treated itself as 2. It's a CR4.
It didn't actually get to attack, so we'd have no idea what it could do.
Yeah.
Apparently, fuck all.
Well, we've been winning through mobility and damage.
That is our thing. Also,
Right, and
quips and comebacks. Also our thing.
and then you went through a trap. You kind of bossed your way through a makeshift glyph, and then you set off a trap, which is a CR1. I would say half. It's not dealing any damage, and
Fuck you,
alerted
sir.
the dragon that you were here. I think that's good.
I should have just fucking blown a horn, be like, "Dragon, we're here, you bitch. Come get us."
Well, that's kind of what you did. What do you want to call tonight?
No step on Snake,
Is that the meme?
please.
critics.
Critics?
No step on Snake.
Crits and critics?
Everyone's a critic.
There we go.
Everyone's a critic. I gotta say, AKA, no step on
Snake.
No step
The correct.
on...
Yes, SNEK.
No step on Snek. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Tonight was 3750, which is...
I've never seen the no step on Snek before.
Well,
With the giant
there's a
car.
reason that it says memes under my lore in our. I'm a connoisseur of both dank and spicy memes.
And I know what dank means, but I don't know how.
See, exactly. That's why I have lore memes and you don't.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright. You guys need 35,000 total for level 6, and you've got 29,000. So,
We're getting there.
yeah. Yeah, I think when it's Big Ass Dragon, depending on how things go, might get you close. Alright, so...
Just buff me up and let me kill it. I got this. As a backup, Uker can push the tower down on it.
That's a backup.
Well, I mean-
distraction.
That backup plan.
It's not going to do as much damage as if I fully fucking charge it with Smite Evil and Challenge. That's a lot of damage.
you guys did maneuver yourselves deep within the dungeon to face it.
It's going to do, or it's going to take on the order of 300 damage to put down. That's the magic number.
Magic
It's just-
number, huh? Alright, well.
That's the magic number.
And dragons have IACs, and with 2 very simple spells, as you've seen before.
Can be ridiculous ACs.
Yeah.
And we're not of a high enough level that, well, I don't know if any of our mages would have prepared the spells. And I'm not at a high enough level to get, like, rending, spell
Plus
rending or
1,
anything.
Keen Lance, Blessed Weapon, Auto Crit Confirm, Challenge, Smite Evil.
You still need to hit, and the AC is going to be something like 30.
Okay, let me show you what my attack looks like here.
Yeah, I'll let you guys plan. I'm not going to say anything.
No, I'm not worried about the damage side, it's the to hit side.
Okay, so I'm at plus 20 on the charge.
Right, which is going to be 50-50.
That's before other things. That's before I start casting spells.
Good, because we're actually
That's a lot.
50-50.
Can you brew certain potions?
I can, but I would need a minute. Like, I can prepare my True Strike.
Isn't it 30 seconds?
Quick Alchemy, I thought, was a minute.
I think it's 30 seconds.
Alright, call it a night, guys.
All right. Any shoutouts before you guys want to go? Before we end the stream?
Catch you next week,
Cyrix,
hopefully.
obviously, our
Yeah.
faithful fan.
Awesome, man. Is he back?
It's true. It's true. It's great.
Man with the
That
plan.
was in for a bit.
Awesome. Hey, how's
And we had a few other people rotate through.
Cool.
Yeah, we had we had a couple folks.
Gilbert, man.
We'll keep at it because this is basically how we spend our Saturdays, and at this point, it's not too much more effort to get the stream going now that everything's set up. But there's a bit of effort, bit of cognitive effort just to keep remembering to go between DM screen and what the people see. But
Yeah, 'cause
it
I'm looking at,
definitely
like,
feels a lot easier than it did game 1. Oh, that was rough.
Aye, that's true. So I'm looking at plus 21 on the attack, plus 27 on damage.
1 minute.
That's not bad.
Really?
You can make a potion in 1 minute.
Well, I can make. Well, I do have True Strike as an extract, and I do have Infusion as a discovery, so I can make and I have unprepared infusion.
Wait, for fuck's sake, I'll use a hero point.
Then you'll be out.
I just want to hit it really hard.
Well, we want you to hit it really hard too.
Oh, good, excellent.
Yep. So. This is going to be a tough one, or it'll be paladin charges, rolls a crit, and it'll be like the best thing ever. But
I don't think the crit. I don't think the crit will do it though.
So 1920 auto confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we'll figure
that's
it out
times
next game.
that's times 5 damage.
Or times 6 damage, or something awesome, or instant death, or... Hey, you know what? It's totally worth it. And then you guys can pick up the slack after I do that.
Oh, I played that character before. Where it's like
Throw a
I
rock
did my
at it.
job. I did 300 damage in the first round. Now you do something.
Right, that's what my character
Where
does.
it's like, pew! Oh, we
Magic
can't do it.
missiles.
We're not.
Well,
built
let's see if
this
we can
way.
get it to provoke an AOO, and then I can do more damage.
That's wait till I get level 7,
That's where we're
and
going.
then
Well, that's
yeah.
what I'm looking forward to greater overrun for the horse, so that it provokes AOOs when I trample people.
Yes.
To hint a little bit, and too bad Mark wasn't here to hear this, you can tell him next time. This might be the equivalent of your first trial.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
The taking of the Acropolis, slaying the 11 snakes and returning them to the mother, and
So I'm not saying that St. George did nothing, but
and then defeating a dragon
The Emperor that had the
that is
snakes.
well beyond your measure. Yeah.
Oh, we'll measure his ass. Don't worry.
Oh, well, we'll
we'll measure his at.
proctologist his.
Proctologist.
Oh yeah.
I ain't no proctologist. I ain't no.
I'm not a proctologist, but I play one on TV.
I ain't no asthmologist, but
Buttitician.
buttitician, analogian.
The sacred and ancient science of anology.
Have you had your anal glands read recently?
Oh lord.
Sphincterology.
Sphinctology, I believe it's pronounced.
I am a master sphinctologist.
Level 3 sphinctologist.
Oh, yeah, it must be the end of the night. I think we had less breaks this game, which is why I feel like I'm running on fumes. That I had liquids instead of dinner, so...
Oh shit, you gotta eat, man. Gotta eat.
Yep. But that was super fun. I had fun
Good game,
creating.
good time.
I had fun creating this map.
And we're fighting a dragon next week, which is fucking awesome. I'll be here.
I gotta give the heroes a home, like the place where heroes are made.
I
and
might-
where
This is
they-
our base. That's awesome.
Could be here next week. We're supposed to be moving on Sunday, Monday. Supposed to be. That's the plan.
We can play a shorter game if that's convenient for you. Like we just do the dragon fight.
That might be a thing.
Okay, just let us know how things go.
Yeah.
All right, cool guys. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for playing, and thanks to the viewers. And I think I'm going to end the stream because I am exhausted. All right,
Peace.
Cheers.
Alright, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, gents.